Welcome to Mayhem and Witch Bolts.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Done. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mayhem and Misfits. And we got new players. We got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get to it. So Anna Geeks.
Anna Geeks.
From Geekspace TV. This is Geekspace TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that hand signal.
Kind of nope, that's new.
Okay.
Is taking a little bit of a break because she has Geekspace TV to run, and we wanted to thank her for playing with us. And AJ and Lizzie are also in crunch time with their jobs, so they are taking a little bit of time off. But what's awesome is we have Scotland, Jessica, and our friend Demetrios that are going to be joining us to play some more D&D.
He's here, but he's invisible.
Yes, we actually cast a spell on him. Sorry.
That was the gestures at the beginning.
Was it?
Yes, that was casting invisibility.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing at the beginning of the episode. Casting it. It's not funny when you have to explain the joke, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no. Anyway, so how about we go around the table and introduce ourselves and what we do and all that fun, cool stuff. Scotland, you're first.
Fine. I haven't played that game in a long time. So, hi, I'm Scotland. You can see me on Twitter at level23. The 2 is an actual number, the rest are words. I do a bunch of photography, computer gaming, security, podcasts, you name it. That's it. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be playing D&D with my friends.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite candy-flavored confection, Jessica Marzipan. I always fuck that up. I fuck up my own intro every single time.
Listen, I'm not saying anything.
I'm
do you want
your
to
favorite.
Do you want to cut and do it again?
Yeah, please,
yeah.
Can we start over?
Sean, cut the stream.
Yeah.
We're gonna redo this.
Take two.
Up. Your favorite almond-flavored confection. It just makes no sense if I just say candy-flavored. What is candy flavor anyway?
Delicious, right?
Jessica Marzipan. You can find me on the internet as that because no one really knows how to spell my last name. It's like marzipan, but completely different. You may know me from the first season where I was a pixie barbarian. I'm Clementine Ogre Scrush. And I'm not going to do that voice anymore. So if you miss it, I'm sorry. If you don't miss it, good for you. Your dreams came true today. But I am playing a new character, and it's my first time playing a spellcaster, so I'm sorry in advance when I butcher everything, and Eric has to fix it and put me back on the board because I've, like, fallen off the world. The end, anyway. Who are you?
I'm Joe Louie. I'm here from you last week.
Congratulations. You
Woohoo! I survived!
Yay!
I do things at Xbox. Yeah, I'm playing the same character.
That's where you're going with. I think you're also the DM for.
Oh yeah, I also run Liquid Tabletop on second and fourth Saturdays here at Davy Lutz, and Scotland is often one of my players. This is the first time we've been on this side of the screen together.
I know, it's crazy. But what's really funny right now is we talked about this a little bit before the game. This is the Microsoft table at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
You all
Almost.
work for Microsoft.
Well, I don't anymore.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
thought you did.
I did for a decade, though.
Well, there we go.
So I guess that counts.
Microsoft side of the table.
Okay.
Cool side of the table. I mean, what? Joking. I'm joking.
Microsoft does not sponsor this podcast.
Is this why I'm sitting by myself?
Yeah, right now I am missing the launch of a new console.
What?
You're fine.
Oh, is that
The Scorpio.
Oh,
I wasn't invited, so I chose to be here among no other conflicts except sleeping.
Fun fact, even though I don't work there, I know this. There is etched on the circuit board a Master Chief riding a scorpion.
What?
Yep.
There's a Master Chief riding a scorpion.
Etched into the...
Because why not?
So cute.
And awesome other good news. Sean is back behind the boards, everyone. If I could rotate this camera.
This is going to totally script
He's
me
like,
out.
no, no, no.
Everything's terrible.
Sean. Sean's back.
Now
And
he's
now-
panicking. What you can't see is he's panicking because we moved all the cameras.
Is
Yeah.
it soup yet?
Frantic.
Is it soup
hand
yet?
Gestures.
Wow.
Pro.
Yeah.
So, guys, let's talk about this adventure. Not that you guys know anything about it, but Sully, you had previously, on last week's adventure, managed to leave the bar behind that you were staying at and ventured up north where you fought a displacer beast because you were going to find Chiptooth, the second crafter, to imbue this your new
The dick match him.
spear with some extra abilities. And Gertrude, that was behind the bar, said she would send a friend to aid you in crossing the Valley of Rot. So you went along the northern highway, so to speak. You fought a displacer beast. And then after sleeping and camping out for the evening,
underneath our mimic.
Underneath your mimic, you woke up and you saw a fawn staring directly down at your face from upside down.
I will poke the mimic and ask, Chester? Chester? Oh, good, it's you. I will hug Chester.
Wait, what? Did you poke the mimic or the fawn?
That's what I was at. I poked the fawn. Is this Chester?
That's rude.
I will poke. Is the tent still over me? Chester, there seems to be a fawn in here.
And you see at the top of the tent just a beam open up into a mouth, and you just hear rah, 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 rah.
I will stand up. Hello?
Hello?
Chester? What? Look around. Where's the rest of my party?
You don't see any trace of them.
Okay. Am I still in the same woods?
Yep. From as much as you can see from looking outside of Chester. And for everybody that hasn't known, Chester is a mimic that Sully managed to find and turn into a backpack and friend.
Yep.
Some would say friend.
Some would say friend.
So the rest of the party is gone. No trace. Well, I'm poor. I had no money.
Are you hungry?
I could use a drink.
I have an apple that you could squish up until it makes a drink. But not the apple seeds. If you squish those, you will get arsenic poisoning. I know things.
That's good. I should put pants on.
You should. You should. You really should.
Put my robes on.
Well, this got weird.
Half the time I'm naked. Put the splank out. Chester? Chest?
And you see the tent just switch and turn back into a chest. And you see the tongue latch onto the splank. And you see him push, you see the chest hop onto the board. And now the tongue comes out and just starts. And he's just circling both of you at this point. A chest on a skateboard, which we call splanks apparently, is riding around you guys now.
What's this?
It's Chester on a splank.
What's this?
Have you not heard of a splank? It's the newest sensation in all of the towns.
Well, I live in a cave, so I don't know any sensations.
Okay, I'm Sully. Who are you?
I'm Pippin.
Hello. I need booze.
Well, there is a really dirty pond in my cave that sometimes when I drink it, I hallucinate. Do you want some?
Yes.
Let's go to my cave.
Let's go back to your cave.
We go to my cave.
And then the weirdest montage ever.
Okay, so you two walk a little further down into the forest, and what does your cave look like?
My cave looks very stereotypical in terms of the fact that it's behind a waterfall.
Okay.
It's behind a waterfall. It's not a very big cave. I think it used to be dwarven, but I don't know. I only met my senpai there, and he's gone now. And so I live here by myself. I haven't really explored the whole cave because I feel like I shouldn't be in charge of that. It's my cave now, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'm not a very irresponsible person in terms of my responsibleness. In fact, I'm incredibly irresponsible, if I'm being honest. Your eyes look at me like I should be honest with you. I don't know why, but I'm pretty bad and irresponsible.
Oh,
I try to be
perfect.
good. So let's go to my cave, which is small because I don't want to look at the rest. And you can have the little puddle, but only just a little bit of the little puddle because I still want some too. You're
Okay.
going to get wet when we go through the waterfall, but it's okay.
That's fine.
Nothing happens of important when we go through the waterfall, though. It's just for fun.
Okay.
We could avoid it if you really want, but I think it's fun to go under the waterfall.
I am fine with going through the waterfall.
Let's go through the waterfall.
And you gracefully walk through the waterfall, and Sully, as you start to come underneath this water, you feel something a little strange about it. It kind of makes the hair on the back of your body just start to raise up a little.
I'll take a look at Chester. Ah!
And you see Chester stick his tongue out, push on a rock, and literally fly through the waterfall, does a 360 and lands on the other side facing you.
Okay. Into the cave.
Did you get water in your nose? Sometimes I get water in my nose, but I think it's a little bit enjoyable.
I didn't look up.
That's probably a smart thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably smart. You're smart.
A reasonable facsimile thereof.
The puddle's right there. My pile of hay that I sleep on is right here, so
Okay.
don't step on that. I don't like outside shoes in my inside bed.
Okay.
And
I don't wear shoes.
that's where I make a fire, so don't
How-
pee on that. You can pee anywhere else, though.
How do you make a fire?
With my mind.
Okay. I'll drink some of the water.
So you drink some of this water, and as you raise your cupped hands to bring it to your mouth, you start to see shapes in the water. And you can't really make out what these shapes are, but you can just see them swirling around like it's trying to tell some kind of story or picture.
I'll drink the picture.
So it slides down your throat, and you almost feel a stinging come down your body from it. And you can see your hands starting to tremble, and your eyes start to haze over. But then everything comes back to normal view, and the pain subsides.
Okay. Am I a deer?
Nope.
Cool. How big is the cave?
how big it is.
How
Do you want
big
to find out?
I would like to find out.
Okay, will you hold the torch?
Torch?
The torch.
I can see in the dark.
You can see in the dark?
Yeah.
I can't see in the dark. Am I the only one who can't see in the dark? Is that a normal?
I don't...
Are you a normal or a special?
I'm normal?
So I'm a special.
Yes.
Because I can't see in the dark.
I haven't met that many talking fawns, though.
Have you been to Harvest End?
Where?
Harvest End in the Cloverleaf. That's where I'm from.
In the where? In the what?
The Cloverleaf in the Harvest End. Along the river.
Look, I came in a mountain where there were some statues of me and some friends. And then we started small businesses all over the countryside. And then an airship. And now I'm here looking for Giant Tooth.
Okay, let's go into the cave.
Where's the spear?
It's. Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Chester stops the skateboard or the splank as you say, "Where's the spear?" And and you just see these two massive balls come flying at you that have a spear attached onto them with Felkir's face at the end.
So does it still look like a dick in a sandwich?
Pretty much.
Cool. All right, good to know.
It's really interesting being a new person.
I'm going to give it back to Chester.
Share.
Huh? Yes, Chester, eat a dick. There we go. All right. So.
And you just see him start to get back on the splank and push himself. Now he's circling the cave that you're currently in.
I almost needed popcorn for this interaction that's happening right now.
All right.
Did you say popcorn?
It's super good.
It's because I've been multitasking and tweeting. And look, I picked a deer eating popcorn. This just happened.
Excellent.
17 seconds ago.
Excellent.
Boom.
All right, Pippin, start a fire and I'll carry it.
All right, that's a little rude how you asked me, but I'll do it. I cast Firebolt on my, small pile of timber and mostly ashes.
And as you cast it, Sully, you just have a smell of burning leaves and ash come into your nose, but the tinder lights the fire, and it's crackling now, filling the cave with dancing lights that vibrate around the walls.
Smells like home. I'll pick up a log. All right, let's go.
Okay.
This is for the fawn's benefit, not mine. And
I can see. You're doing a good job.
all right, we'll walk.
Okay. So what does the rest of your cave look like?
Wow. There's a little opening, and we go through it, and there's a little bit of a tunnel, and then it's like giant open cavern. I had no idea this was here. I thought that I only had 2 feet by 2 feet to live in. I've been living here for a long time, too. I don't know why my senpai didn't tell me that I should just walk through this little hole.
Was their name Bender Rodriguez?
I never asked.
Okay.
I thought it would be rude. I thought that if, I wasn't told, I probably shouldn't know. So I don't know.
I'm going to have to ask you about your relationship later.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just footnote that. So
It's so beautiful in here.
It's like Better Caves and Burrows. It's like out of that magazine.
Yeah. So as you start to walk back into this section of the cave, you notice now that the walls have specks of what look like glass or some other kind of metal that is reflecting this light. So as you wield the torch around the room,
What torch?
or the
I'm just carrying
log,
a log.
the log, it's a torch log, a tlog, if you will. As you move this torch, you see beams of light reflecting down off of the glass and shooting all around the room as if it's encircling you.
We appear to be inside of a disco ball.
I wouldn't eat anything because I found rocks don't taste good.
Okay. I'm going to walk towards the center of the room. Does the light seem to, like, start pointing anywhere?
The lights, as you start to move around the room, the lights almost go up and then back down and then up and then back down, and they'll shoot and focus on Pippin, and then they switch and their focus and shoot onto you, and then back onto Pippin.
I do a little dance every time it shoots onto me, but then I stop when it doesn't.
Move it back to where it's pointing at her. Oons, 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 oons. The system is down.
The system. No. Anyone? No one?
Is anything carved in the walls, or just sort of this mirrored surfaces?
You can see on the back part of this cave where light is not touching. It looks like there is a triangle that is carved out of the wall that no light will touch.
I'll walk towards the triangle.
I stay in the light, but I don't walk towards the triangle.
So as you move the torch log with you, you see light coming off of the torch, and you can see the beams trying to shoot into this triangle, but they just evaporate into darkness.
Well, this seems like a good thing to stick my hand into. I'll take out my staff and poke the darkness.
So as you push your staff through this triangle, you see it pop out and hit Pippin in the back of the head.
Ow! If you wanted something from me, you could have asked.
I'm
You
not
know my
near
name.
you. Well, that's interesting. I'm glad I didn't put the fire in. I will stick my hand through and pet.
And Pippin, you feel a hand petting you on the head.
Sorry, just checking.
Thank you. That felt nice. This is the second time you've touched me without my permission, though.
I am really sorry. Consent is important. I didn't know there was a wormhole in here.
You didn't even tell me your name, and you've touched me twice.
I'm Sully.
You did tell me your name.
There we go.
I knew that.
All right. This is weird. Is there like any sort of like fireplace area in the room?
Where you mean to actually light the
Yeah.
put the torch log down?
Yes.
That you see around the room. Only on the floor, though, there are little piles of more tindered leaves that could be used as tinder.
Go around, set them on fire.
So as you start to set these on fire, you now see a beam shoot out of the triangle and hit Pippin and encompass Pippin in a ray of purple light.
Does it hurt?
No.
But it hit me.
You're purple.
That's 3 times.
It's fair. Sorry. But
I like being enshrouded in purple, though, so it's okay.
that's cool.
Pippin, your eye, or Sully, you can see Pippin's eyes start to actually turn this violet color.
Hey, Pippin, your eyes are changing colors.
Is it because I'm angry or because my eyes are turning colors? Sometimes I'm told that when I'm angry, I make unacceptable faces.
They're turning purple.
That's not me. It's not me.
Okay.
Pippin, roll me a d20. This is the best. Oh,
Got
this
one.
goes well.
I got a 1.
I'm gonna give you another die just for future rolls, if you so choose.
Thank you.
To switch it up a little. Oh, that one you probably can't see much. There's another one. That's the Captain America die. But Pippin, as this happens, as you can feel this light reflecting off of you, you start to get a vision that you see is a giant worm crashing out of the ground in a valley that is covered in soot and sulfur.
It smells like rotten eggs.
I'm sorry?
I don't share my vision because I don't know who this person is. He didn't even tell me his name.
Do you say that out loud?
I did. I said it out loud.
I'm still Sully.
You did tell me your name. That's right. That's right.
I am Sully. You're Pippin.
Yep.
Cool.
I know who I am.
It's good.
I've been introduced to myself.
By whom?
By me, and sometimes my familiar reminds me too.
You're familiar.
Where's my familiar?
And as you say, where's my familiar?
That seems strangely southern.
Where's my familiar?
I mean,
Okay.
I can't talk like this every now and then. I mean, golly. You see an owl come flying through the small passageway that you entered into this portion of the cave, and it just flies up and perches on the top of your head.
Huh. Okay, I thought that I lost her. Sometimes I do. She forgives me.
I'm sure she'll find you.
She's here. She did find me.
Yep.
Do you know her?
I do not.
She doesn't know you either.
Hello, owl. I am Sully.
Oh, she's really scratching my head. I don't think she likes you. I'm real sorry.
That's okay.
She's not as trusting as I am. We walked with him into this cave. How come we've never gone to this cave?
What? You wanted me to come from this freaking cave? I mean, I thought you knew.
When would I have gone to this? When would I have?
I mean, it's been sitting here for a while.
Have you?
What?
You've been in here?
Yeah, like every other day.
How come you're not Southern anymore?
What? What do you mean Southern? What is that supposed to mean? Are you calling me Southern? I don't even know what Southern is.
I mean, I thought you were from the South.
What? No. Whoa. I'm from the East.
The East?
The East.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
you must
I'm
have
just
told
saying.
me that.
Yeah, I did. Many a time.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Stop hurting my head.
Well,
It really hurts.
If you would only remember, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, really.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she's my familiar, not the other way around. she's got opinions.
I'm assuming I can't understand
okay?
any of this.
I don't think anyone understands any of it.
Yeah. This is an internal conversation, or is this out loud?
You can hear this owl saying or squawking, but you only see Pippin talking to it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Actually, she's always like this.
You're darn right. I mean, jeez.
You're hurting my head again.
What?
You're really hurting me.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you.
I'll stop.
Thank you.
I'm just saying I'll stop. Is that okay? Whew.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sharon's just a little annoyed.
Sharon.
Yep. Sometimes she just gets drunk and then she's just a little angry.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I look to the owl. Where's the booze?
Do I really got to tell him that? Do I
I'm
have
sorry.
to tell him that?
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I don't even know him. You never told me his name.
You're hurting my head again.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay, fine. Hold on. Woo, woo. And Sharon jumps down to your arm. Is that better? We good? Is that cool?
Whatever you want. It's fine. It's fine.
But do I have to give him some of my, the booze? I mean, I don't know if I want to.
I mean, I did mention it, and I think it would be a little rude if you didn't at this point.
All right. We'll give
It
him
looks
a
like
little booze.
negotiations are happening. So, Sharon, I am Sully. I will share my booze with you if you share your booze with me.
You can call her Sherry.
Sherry?
Because Sharon's her name, but Sherry's her drink of choice. And if that's what you're talking about, then you should call her Sherry.
You're darn freaking right, you should.
Maybe you should apologize also, because she feels disrespected.
I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, okay. We're cool. It's good.
Yeah, you should feel really special because Sharon doesn't share with anyone.
I haven't gotten a confirmation of sharing.
Do you, I mean, should we? I mean, really?
Just give him an owl palette.
All right. All right. And Sharon flies off of your shoulder, flies back into the tunnel, and you see about a minute later, comes back with an acorn that is roughly the size of a baseball, and half of its on one side it has a little bit of a crack in it, and it drops into your palm.
Oh, you're special. I told her to give you an owl pellet, and she gave you, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's see what happens when he tries it.
Oh, Sharon.
What is it? So it's cracked on one side?
Yep, and if you look into it, you can see a liquid inside of the acorn.
Smell it.
Smells like sherry.
I will drink the pine cone.
Yeah, you will. I mean, squawk.
I don't speak owl. I have no idea what's going on.
I know, this is the best.
Yeah. I will drink the pine cone.
You immediately feel a tipsiness that you have never felt while drinking any kind of ale before. Even the Starfinder ale that you had previously had at the Sapphire Citadel, nothing has gotten you this inebriated in a long time.
Excellent.
And you're almost wobbling at this point, even after half an acorn.
All right. I will attempt to give the rest of the acorn back to the owl. Thank you for sharing.
Ha! Yeah, I like him already. He's giving me back my booze. And you just see Sharon fly off of Pippin and just grab the acorn and perch back up on Pippin's shoulder and flips the acorn up and has it resting on its wing. Just takes a sip. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so I got this thing, and I do the arm thingy.
Okay.
So light erupts from my wrist, and words are written as they erupt in light.
Whoa.
This means that I gotta go kill some spiders or something. Big ones.
I didn't know there was anything else in this cave. Is it in the cave?
I don't think so.
Oh, good. I didn't know who my roommates were. I thought it was me alone. And Sharon, of course.
Right.
Sharon doesn't take up much space, though. I don't know if I can make room for a spider.
No.
Whoa,
No.
no spiders. All right? That's what I'm saying. Not in my cave.
No. These are like
Pippin?
spiders the size of cities.
It's fine, Sharon. It's fine. It's fine.
What's he doing?
It's a city-sized spider.
And I need to use the
Yeah,
Dick
that's a whole
Sam-
lot of nope.
the Dick Match'em to stab with poison the spiders. And then I can go back home to the place where I forgot. You know, this is really convoluted, and I think we might as well stay here. And I say this to, like, my companions that aren't standing here.
Why is he talking to himself? I don't get it.
You
get
gave him
it?
a lot to drink.
Well, yeah, I know.
I
I mean,
just want to go.
some owls can handle their booze more than others. That's all I'm saying.
Does he look like an owl to you?
No, but I mean, 10 times the size of me, you'd think he'd be able to handle an acorn.
I just don't think that your flippant nature is being helpful right now, Sharon.
Ah, fine, all right, whatever. You know, what do you want me to do?
I think that you should go home.
Okay, and he just hops off your shoulder and stands next to you.
Sharon, I'm not going to argue with you.
Home? We're home-ish.
That's a technicality. I don't live here. I don't know this place. I don't know if it's safe. Do you?
Well, I mean, other than the lights and the little crazy triangle thing, you know. Yes?
Sharon, no one asked for your
What?
opinion.
Why? What did I do?
asked.
Hey.
Real,
I'm just an owl.
real quick here. Do either of you know Gertrude?
Gertrude?
What? Is it? Are you calling me Gertrude now? Is he calling me Gertrude?
Sharon!
What?
I am up to here with you.
I mean, he just called me Gertrude.
No, I'm asking if you... Sharon, Pippin, Gertrude owns a bar.
How do you know my name? Are you a soothsayer?
Yes.
I am.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you tell me where I'm supposed to go?
Whoa. Maybe. My senpai taught me the art of divination.
Who's
Yeah,
your
he did.
senpai?
I don't know my senpai's name.
Do you know my name?
Strappy?
Close enough. That'll work for right now. So, you don't know Gertrude, correct?
Who?
Large woman. Like, half-orc size. Owns a bar. Deals with minors and minors and minor minors and major minors.
I don't think that minors are supposed to go in bars.
Well, where else are they going to drink?
You're right. You're
Okay.
I knew I kind of liked him for some reason. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay,
He might be onto something here.
Sharon,
What?
do you know Gertrude?
How's he talking to me?
Sharon, he's asking if you know Gertrude.
Doesn't ring a freaking bell. That's all I'm saying.
She's just being rude, so I think no.
Okay, I am still supposed to meet somebody.
I'm supposed to meet someone too, but let me just tell you, fairy tale endings do not happen. So, you know.
Yeah, I've been trapped in a freaking cave for like 10 years, and
Okay, wait.
know.
Who are you
Sharon!
supposed to
what?
meet?
I didn't. What? He can't hear me.
Why do you always bring that up?
I mean, it's been a time.
You're
I mean,
just doing it in front of our guests.
he doesn't hear a thing.
He hears me.
I
Oh,
hear
that's-
half
that's-
of this.
Sharon,
I mean, what? Okay.
save it for later.
Okay.
Sorry, you had to see that. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
It's all good. I take it you guys have been living together for a while?
Yeah.
You could say that again.
Okay. You know, let's take a walk and see if we can meet at least somebody that we're looking for.
In this cave that you specifically are the person who wanted to go to?
Well, right now you're purple, and I don't know why.
Oh, I am purple. That's right. Is it still in my eyes?
You see the violet hue start to fade, and Pippin looks back to the same that as you met her before you decided to light this cave on fire.
Okay. You're significantly less purple. I'm sorry.
I am too.
Do you want me to light things on fire again and see if you go purple?
Nothing gold ever stays.
Fair enough.
Huh? What?
What?
What? What?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Nothing gold ever stays.
Do you remember what you saw?
Nothing gold ever stays.
All that glimmers is not cold.
Nothing gold ever stays.
I don't have any gold.
Nothing gold ever stays.
So yeah.
I'm going to look at the owl. Do you know what she's saying?
Nothing gold ever stays.
What? Yeah, do I have to talk?
Is this
to
like a
guy?
safe word?
Nothing gold ever stays. Nothing gold ever stays.
And you see Chester come flying back now on the splank, and he's starting to do loops around this cavern as well. His tongue is rubbing up against the walls of the cavern as you see him take the splank and start to ride the walls. Hey, what is that? What are we getting ourselves into here? That's all I'm asking. I mean, this guy's in our home, technically, and now we've got a chest on a board flying around the room. What are we doing here?
It's significant. It must be.
Yes. This means something. This is important.
Nothing gold ever stays. Don't forget it, because
Okay.
I will. Absolutely. I always
Okay.
forget them. Please remember,
Okay.
nothing gold ever stays.
I'll look around the room for anything gold.
You see nothing gold.
Nothing gold stayed. There's a gold in the other room.
I don't know. Sometimes I see things and I feel like saying a thing about the thing that I've seen. But if I'm being honest, my senpai left before I could truly interpret my own vision. So I'm not saying they left because of me, but I think they left because of me. So
Was your senpai a fawn as well?
no.
A
No.
deer?
No.
What was senpai?
A bird.
I'm going to look at Sherry.
Whoa! Hey, what? Don't look at me. I mean, what?
Okay, is
Why is
the
he
owl
looking at me? Why is he looking at me?
Is the owl flailing defensively?
Yes.
Okay. You're not senpai.
What's he saying?
He wants to know if you're our senpai. I don't
Whoa.
think so.
No. Whoa.
You don't look like our
No.
senpai.
Okie
Whoa.
doke.
Whoa. No. Hey. No. 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 And the acorn just goes up to Sherry's mouth as Sherry starts to just keep drinking and drinking.
The senpai goes by the seer, but I saw a vision about a senpai. It was really weird, and everyone was in school uniforms, and I don't really understand what it means, but that's where I came up with senpai. But you can call it the seer. I don't know where it went.
How long ago did it leave?
I don't know. It's really hard to keep track of things in a cave. Mostly I just drink from the little puddle. And I feel real good when I do that.
Bet you do. Okay. I am gonna leave the. I'm gonna go outside and stand under that waterfall for a couple minutes. Chester, that's come on. And walk into the smaller section of cave. Is there anything gold in here?
Not that you see, but you do see a puddle, a large pool that you originally got that water from, or that Pippin described, and it looks hazy as it's swirling around on its own in the middle of this cave.
I will look in the puddle. Nothing gold ever stays.
And it just starts to swirl a little faster.
Nothing gold ever stays. I'll repeat that a couple times into the puddle.
And it just keeps swirling a little faster every time you say it.
You have a voice-activated puddle.
This kind of looks like what I use in my hands to...
You have hands?
Yes, how do you think I've been casting? What do you think I did? Did you not look at me?
Hooves?
Have you been having your eyes closed this whole time?
Still a fawn?
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I have 2 hands and I have 2 hoofs. And I will kick you if I have to.
Yeah, she'll kick you if she has to.
I have no
right.
doubts that she'll kick me.
Yeah.
And don't touch my antlers.
No touching of antlers.
You can touch my ears though. They're very velvety.
Some other time.
They're so soft.
Are there hands? Or hooves?
Hands.
Satyr?
Fawn.
Fawn. I'm a fawn.
But yes.
God, it's the brownie conversation. I thought it was following around like Bambi.
That's kind of the picture I had in my mind too.
It
was infinitely funny.
I have 2 hands, and I have 2 legs, and I have 2 hoofs.
So, a satyr, yeah? But deer.
I'm a fawn.
I don't know what that is.
It's a fawn and a Jersey bird.
What?
Hold
and a
on,
Jersey
I
bird.
need to look something up real quick. I have been so confused by everything that's happening.
Lore. Satyrs are way more aggressive and they like sex a lot. Fawns are a little more shy, and generally speaking, they are both half goats, half people. But for the case of Pippin, it's more like coloring half deer, half human. But for all intents and purposes, fawns and satyrs are kind of the same, minus their personality.
Cool.
And that is a lore lesson.
Thank you.
I feel like we had a growing moment.
Versus a centaur, which I think is what you were thinking about.
No, I was just thinking it was a talking fawn.
Oh, I was just all like actual.
All fawn.
See, there's fawn, F-A-W-N, which is a baby deer.
Yep.
And there's fawn, F-A-U-N, which is a magical creature.
Yeah, I thought it was F-A-W-N, and I was just rolling with it.
Common mistake.
Yep.
So, way back in my days of early D&D, we had a brownie attack us, and one of the players said, "I'm going to eat it." And we all looked at him and was like, "You're going to eat it?" It's like, "Yeah, how big is it?" It's 6 feet tall.
Oh, no.
"I'm going to eat the brownie." I'm like, "Okay, make an attack roll." So this is sort of the situation that I'm having. I've never been on this side of it.
Why is this guy talking about brownies? I do not get it. Are we still letting him stay in our cave? He seems a little,
Sharon.
What?
He's not from this world. He probably doesn't even know that you have a conscious and mind of your own.
Well, that's kind of ignorant of him, isn't it?
I think so, but everyone's on their own journey toward understanding and inclusion. And you have to meet people where they are in their journey.
All right, all right. I guess I can.
I understand that you're a little bit bigoted, but I think that we've come to a greater understanding about who I am as a being. I don't know that you know who Sharon is, but you did share some of Sharon's sherry.
And it was quite tasty and potent.
Would you like me to scry for you?
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
This pool looks like what I normally use.
Okay.
Normally I have to prepare, but it's already ready. Sharon,
What?
if you knew about this place, why have you been letting me collect materials to scryer with my hands when I could just go to this pool of water?
Because it's funny every time you do it.
You're the worst, Sharon.
Hey, you have me in a cave for my entire life. I mean, come on. I got to get some kind of laughs, right? Just saying.
I lift a little pool of water into my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I let it trickle through my fingers and absorb into me. And I am open to anything that the universe wants to tell me.
Okay. First, roll me a d20. And we've had some bits donations, and you guys now have advantage on one roll that you want to use.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I want to use advantage on this roll.
All right.
Thank
Easy
you,
come,
Internet.
easy go.
It's an 8.
It's an 8? What
It's
was
an
the
8
first
versus
one?
a 6. Well, this dice is no good either. Back to this one. I never liked Captain America.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No one liked Captain America until Winter Soldier. I mean, you know, minus Captain America.
You gotta leave him 20 side up so the weight falls down.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, so...
8.
You get another picture of... This image comes into your head of that same valley, but you're now before it, and you see an elf looking out over the edge.
Do you know an elf?
Not real well.
Do you know a worm?
Can you spell it?
I'm not the strongest speller, even though I do have hands and can write things
Yeah.
in the normal way.
Yeah. Is it W-O-R-M, W-U-R-M, or W-Y-R-M?
I think it's W-O-R-M, or is it W-Y-R-M?
ORM.
That's what I thought. But now that you say it, I realize that there are many things that are unclear unless you spell them. It's a W-O-R-M.
So that... Okay. Nature check. 19. What is a W-O-R-M? I'm doing a nature check and I rolled a 19. What is W-O-R-M? What is a worm?
Eric looks so sad.
Because I want to
So
make
infinitely sad.
real sure that what I think it is what it is.
Yes.
It's a small like earthworm. Okay. No, I don't know any worms personally.
Have you been to a valley?
Have I been to a valley? I don't think so.
No, you are trying to go to a valley.
I'm trying to find a valley. There's a tooth in the valley.
Past the valley.
Past the valley. Tooth past the valley. It's a big tooth with a door. A dwarf lives in it.
That sounds familiar. I kind of already forgot the first time I had the vision, though, so I know that that's
was like-
selfish, but
It's okay.
I wasn't asked to remember it.
No.
True. You weren't. That's all I'm saying. You weren't.
Thank you, Sharon. You're my biggest advocate.
Hey, I'm here for you. All right.
Advocate or codependence?
Is he saying something against us?
Sharon, don't worry. It's fine.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
curious.
Pick your battle, Sharon.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right. Elf Valley Worm Farm?
Did I say elf?
Yes.
I did. You're right.
Okay. I'm going to try to find this valley with the earthworm and the elf. Would you like to come with me?
Yeah, but I have to tell you something.
Sure.
Sometimes my visions come from the future,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes they come from the past, and sometimes they come from the right now.
It's worth a shot.
I don't know the difference.
Well, in the future hasn't happened yet. Now is happening right now, like now. And the past already did.
That's a very good explanation of how time works.
Well, I didn't know what you said that you weren't sure which was which.
That's astute of you to take what I say quite literally based on the relationship that we've had so far.
Yep, just covering my bases. Let's go for a walk.
All right, Scrappy.
Yep. Come on, Chester. Don't eat the owl. Okay.
And you see Chester's tongue come out of the chest and just kind of slowly go up and try to. You see it going over the back of Sherry.
Are we petting the owl or eating the owl? And always ask, because I got yelled at for that earlier. Let's keep our hands and other things to ourselves. Okay. Ask first.
And you just see the pseudopod go right back into
Okay.
the mouth.
That was maybe my favorite interaction.
So, outside.
Okay.
Okay. And leave the cave.
We're just gonna follow this guy. I mean, is it
Sharon.
cool? I mean, I'm here for you.
Are
If you say go, we'll go.
Are you here for me?
I'm just saying.
Are you here for
if
me,
you
Sharon?
say go, we'll go.
Are you here for me?
Yes. Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. Yes, we're going.
And he high wings you, or she high wings you.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Sharon's in a good mood. Usually she smacks me in the face, and this time she didn't.
And you see Sharon just fly out of the cave.
We better go.
I'm going!
We better go. She's real impatient.
After you.
Thank you. I skip along. I fall over. I get back up. I keep skipping.
And you make your way out of the cave back into the forest, and you see Sherry just perched on a ledge. She's like, where is he coming with us?
I'm going to take a water skin, scoop up some of the water from the pool,
Okay.
Smart.
and proceed out of the cave.
All right. And as you come out of the cave, you see Sherry just perched on a ledge, and you just hear her squawking at you. It's like, took him long enough. I mean, jeez.
Pippin, this is some of the water from the pool. If you need to read the future or the past or the present, you've got some with you.
Whoa. I don't have to prepare anything now.
Okay,
Thank you.
welcome.
I don't have a bag, so I guess I'm going to hold this.
It's got one of the shoulder strappy things.
I'm going to put this on my shoulder.
And Sherry swoops down and lands on your shoulder to join you.
Guess what? Sharon likes you so much that you can call her Sherry now.
Is that okay?
Fine.
She made a rude gesture, but she says yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Sherry.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll give him a shot. All right, I'll give him a shot.
Thank you.
I mean, that's all.
I don't ask anything more of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have agency.
Yeah.
Sharon?
What?
You have agency.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I want in my life. I mean, really. I'm just saying. Just saying.
All right, continue to the north, following, I don't know, Yellow Brick Road. Let's see who else we pick up along the way.
So you travel for about 2 days, as you know Gertrude sent you up the northern road trying to get past the Valley of Rot in order to find Chiptooth Cavern. And as you start to come up, after 2 days of travel, you start to approach this giant ledge. And the earth just seems, the ground and earth just seem to drop off. As far as you can see, there is no other side to the ground. But staring down at into this valley, you see a tall elf that has her back towards you and is just gazing throughout the valley.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you see the other side? Can you see me?
Yes. Yes, I can see you. Hi. What can I
Hi.
do for you?
I'm looking for Chiptooth.
She walks over to you because this is ridiculous talking across 15 feet.
Fair enough.
I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Gertrude is?
I do. I do.
Did Gertrude tell you to meet someone?
Well, yeah, she tells me to meet a lot of people. I take a lot of contracts from her.
Did she tell you to meet a half-orc, a gnome, and 2 tieflings?
1 second. She just flips through paper after paper after paper. Oh, I have your order. Yes.
Okay.
You
We've
are
lost-
sulky?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Great.
Did he say his name was Sulky now?
I thought his name was Strippin'.
Damn,
Anyway.
what have we got ourselves into?
I'm Jenna.
I mean,
Jenna?
this is-
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sully.
Slokey. Sully?
What's your
Sully.
name?
Jenna. 1 G, 1 E, 2 N's, and an A.
Geranium?
Sure. And you are?
I'm Pippin.
Excellent.
Yeah, remember that. That's all I'm saying. Pippin. And
Sharon.
you just see this owl squawking at you.
Like, nothing phases her. She's like, that's excellent.
That's Sharon. And that's Chester.
Okay. She starts flipping through other contracts. I don't have anything about this tooth. I don't know anything about that. I was
Where are you?
asked to come see you.
Yeah,
That
we
you
are
required some kind of assistance, but it says here you're supposed to have different members than what I'm seeing.
I'm assuming that they either got like Displacer Beast, Misplacer Beast, Blink Dogged away. I don't know.
That's fair.
But now I have to find Chiptooth in order to continue working on our mystical spear to take out the spiders.
Okay. Well, you have my assistance. I was paid and such ahead of time, so perhaps you
Awesome.
don't need to know that, but that's fine.
I'm sure we've got quite a bit of credit with Gertrude.
I know.
Cool. How do we get across this?
Well, that's what I was just trying to figure out when you walked up.
Okay.
I came across this path. I was told that you would be somewhere along this road, but I had no indication. So I
Well-
found the location that was indicated on the contract that I was given.
It was foretold to me by the fawn that he would be here.
Nothing gold can stay.
Nothing gold can stay.
Nothing gold can stay.
Nothing gold can stay.
Okay, I don't
Does
have
that mean
anything on.
something to you?
I don't have anything on your form, and in fact, you're not even on the form.
Can I see the form so we can change it?
Perhaps. These are my forms.
Okay.
At least you asked.
So, I've already forgotten everybody's name. I blame you for this. Olius and Cecil and Lenny are no longer on the contract for the time being.
She makes notes.
Okay.
They're gone.
Pippin
Okay.
Hi, I'm Pippin.
That's great. That's
Pippin!
And there's an
and Sharon.
owl.
Sharon!
If she likes you, she'll let you call you Sherry. But if she doesn't like you, she won't let you call you anything.
Not yet!
She won't let you call you Sherry.
Jenna just pulls out a little treat and just kind of holds it off that way.
Okay,
And Chester.
all I'm saying is maybe she can call me by my name.
Sharon or Sherry?
Sharon for now.
You can call her Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yep.
Okay. Well, these will all be extra fees, and we'll take care of that when this is complete.
Sure. I'm sure money is something that'll happen to us.
That's great. But to your point about the valley, I haven't seen a way to cross it yet. In fact, I was just contemplating what the best path down would be. But I must admit, this kind of thing is not necessarily my forte. I'm a caster as such, not necessarily a mountain climber. But I will do my best to assist you.
Thank you. What? So, does it look like there's anything down in the valley?
Are you going to stand up to the edge?
Yep.
Be
Roll me-
advised,
So-
the edge is precarious.
As you walk up to the edge, you look across this valley that spans as far as your eyes can see. And if you look down, there is nothing green in this valley. It is soot, and it almost looks like everything's covered in a tar. And it seems as though this has been this way for ages. But as you look down, you can see a small little staircase that leads ever so slightly down to the bottom, to the valley floor. But you notice that the footholds could barely fit your feet on them. But further down, across the expanse, you see the first sign of civilization that might be down there are several huts that are in a circle. And then across behind that you see trees, or what looks like trees. They look like sticks that are just coming out of the ground that have been covered in this tar. And then further beyond that, as far as you can see, are 5 spirals that come out of the ground way in the far in the distance, several miles. That is what it looks like to you that you can make out.
See, as I said, it's quite vast. I haven't quite figured out the best way to approach it as of yet. But I only had a little bit of time before you arrived.
Do you think anybody's living down in those huts?
Unknown. I didn't necessarily note any kind of smoke or fire. It just didn't look very pleasant. And Jenna's like she's a middle-aged elf, So she's got that cougar action going. She's kind of got that slow pause to it. Really, really passively pause. Not quick to jump in.
You got a blank piece of paper?
I do. I have several.
Can I have one?
1 copper.
What?
It's fine. I'll add it to your bill.
Is there like soot up here at all?
Nope.
What is it you're trying to do?
I want to write a letter and see if make it into a paper airplane and throw it down there.
That's a silly idea.
Do you have a better idea?
Well, and she looks out again and tries to kind of add another element of like moment and pause. And stares off to that staircase, because that seemed to be the closest little notion of something. And I don't know, does she notice anything different, like second time around, really giving it a really good pause?
Roll me a perception check.
No.
So
No, she does not.
It just looks like you can see this black stained ichor stained staircase that leads down to the valley floor, but the footholds are just very, very tiny.
How about you, Pippin? Is there anything that you see of a way to get down there?
Would you survive jumping?
Probably not.
Okay.
But we could ask Sharon a favor.
Are you a good climber?
I'm good.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, do you think Sharon would mind taking a quick peek and seeing if there's any safe way we could get down?
She definitely would, but I'll ask anyway.
What?
Don't pretend you don't know English.
Well,
You know common.
What? What?
Now you're just playing stupid.
That's fine.
Jenna just totally offers her another treat.
What?
Sharon,
Are you ready now?
What do you want me to do?
No one thinks it's attractive when you don't act smart.
Fine. Fine. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just going to fly down, scope out the joint, all right? Is that
She'll
cool?
do it.
Is
She'll
good?
do it.
thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you want from me, Sharon.
What?
Just go do it.
Listen, I just revealed to you something I've never done my entire life.
Be considerate.
Fine, I'm flying down. And you all see Sharon just take off of Pippin's shoulder, flies down the landscaping of this the terrain down to the valley floor. And you can see her swooping around. You see her touch the ground and just kind of lift her feet up as if something's tugging on them. And she flies back up. She says, well, hey, listen, it's a little dusty down there. I know we don't like it. I mean, I don't like it that dirty. Look at my feet.
Oh, they're dirty.
It's a little nasty. I don't see any ways down besides that little staircase, and they ain't that big. They're just a little too big, I think. I don't know what to do, but that's probably the way down. Just saying.
I think we should go check out that staircase.
Let's look at the staircase just in case Sharon is not being body positive right now. Sometimes she's real bad about that stuff because she's so small. She just
We call small.
She just
What is this small?
You're small.
I am of average size for my species.
Yep. That doesn't mean they're too big for the staircase just because you're so little.
I'm back here again.
All right, you got me. Okay, you got me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
I'll be more considerate.
Let's look with our eyes, not with our feelings.
All right.
we are going to go to the staircase and just verify that they can't fit.
All right, we'll go to the staircase. I'm telling you, they're going to be too big. That's all I'm saying.
How do you feel about the staircase?
I think it's our best chance, and I think we should check it out.
I'm okay with the staircase.
All right, we're going to do the staircase. We're going to go down the stairs, Sharon.
And I'm guessing the other side of the valley is just too far to traverse.
You can't see the other side of the valley.
Yeah.
You can just see the landscape that lies before you all the way into the distance as far as your eye can see.
And it's just cliff mostly, except for this little kind of cutout.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the wisest option.
All right. Chester, backpack.
Ah!
Eh? Backpack shape.
And you see Chester just land onto your back, and then you feel two straps come around your arms and tuck back in underneath.
Jenna just makes furious notes.
And can you hold it onto the splank?
Yeah, and you just feel his tongue come out and whop, and then brings it back down into itself.
They said this realm would be interesting. It's fine. Let's continue on.
So as you get closer to the edge and you can see these stairs that start to lead down, Jenna, you see that really you could get the tips of your feet onto each one of these stairs.
But what's the distance from the top to bottom?
You think it's about 200 feet down.
Not the safest course of action. How do you feel about this not being...
I feel good about everything.
Okay, it's great. All right. Great, great. How about you? Do you want to attempt the staircase?
I like stairs.
Which is the biggest of all of us?
I don't know.
Tiefling,
I'm-
elf, fawn.
Okay, probably you then. Right? The biggest.
He doesn't even think of me he doesn't even count me as an individual.
Sharon,
I'm just saying, look, he just bypassed me like I was nothing.
you're just trying to cause problems now.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is just a little
Sharon,
respect.
no one asked you.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
You're the biggest.
Sharon,
Is he talking to me? Is he talking to me?
No, he's just saying words.
Oh, okay.
if we fall, we can't fly.
You fall.
If Sharon falls, Sharon's fine.
I mean, is she fine?
Is Sharon,
Emotionally?
is Sharon
Damn fine.
upset?
What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at these wings.
She's fragile.
Who's
Look at
body
these
positive
wings.
now?
She's fragile.
Of all of us here, Sharon is the most capable at the moment.
That's all I'm saying.
I thought we all wanted to go to the bottom.
It is obviously a race to the bottom here.
Okay, I think Sharon should fly down. You get in the middle because you're the biggest, so if you fall, we can be on either side and catch you.
On the thin, narrow staircase.
Yep.
You know, I think I'll be okay.
I think we should just try. Sharon's not going to help us.
Did you?
She's already very angry with everyone.
Wait, I'm not angry. I'm just saying. You know.
Do you have
things.
any climbing gear, by chance? Either of you?
I barely have pants.
Okay. I'm glad you have them.
Yeah, I have nothing that can help you right now.
And I'll just start jumping down the stairs.
Okay. So, Sully, you just walk off and just
Well, he went for it.
brace
Great.
yourself. And as you start to take your first couple steps, you realize how dangerous this could actually be. And you brace yourself back against the wall.
Can I use prestidigitation on the stairs so that everyone can at least see, like, where the stairs are?
Absolutely.
All right. Prestidigitate.
What do they look like now?
Well, now they look like when you're in the movie theater and there's those small strips of neon, so you know where a step is and where a not step is. That's what it looks like.
2
So,
points
Sully,
to Pippin.
as you take your first step, it looks like Michael Jackson's "Beat It" video, and the steps, your feet start to light up as you take each step down. Was it Beat It? Yeah, it was Beat It. And, right?
Moonwalker?
Could have been, I can't remember. Anyways, so you're starting to take these steps down.
It was obviously Dirty Diana.
Was it? Damn it. Smooth Criminal? No.
No.
Following.
Let's walk downstairs in Smooth Criminal, though.
So you can now roll me a dexterity save, but you have advantage.
All right. 22.
Okay. So you can easily make your way down about 100 feet as you scale this wall with the ease of
A
an
smooth
acrobat.
criminal.
And Jenna and Pippin, you see Sully just kind of gracefully walking down this as the light
Wait,
from
is this
your spell-
acrobatics?
Sure.
28.
Okay. As you see the light that you cast on these steps guide his way. And so you're about halfway down the ledge at this point. Yep.
Well,
Are we still front and back? Or have we not gone down at all?
You guys haven't gone down yet.
You just went all by yourself. The biggest one. All right, cool.
Yep.
would
'Cause
you
I
like
didn't
to?
want to take either of you down with me.
I can, well, I can't do it for everyone, can I?
What do you mean?
Illuminate the stairs for everyone.
No, they stay illuminated for an hour.
Oh, well,
Yep.
you go ahead. That way I can, recast if I need to, maybe. And then if we don't, I've got like small little feet. So I'll be okay.
Fair enough. I'll give it a shot. And not to be outdone, I have a bit of that prestidigitation as well. I changed my footsteps to a different color just to make them look a little flashy. And what kind of roll would you like out of me?
You start to walk down the steps, and you get a little bit shaken as your feet barely can grasp this staircase. But because now you have molded the light that Pippin has projected to shine a different color. What color?
It's probably going to be a purplish color.
Okay. So Pippin, you see the light that you cast turn to purple as Jenna starts to walk down, and you can roll me with advantage to a dex save.
Oh, 20.
And you easily you grasp the wall and easily, without any fear now, follow the purple trail as it leads down to the point where you get right behind Sully.
Super easy. Also, of all the times to hit a 20, I couldn't be more happy.
Hey, listen. I mean, you got this. I didn't think they were going to make it down, but, I mean, you're good.
If I fall, will you catch me?
Like, with what? Like, in the arms of my wings?
Yeah, like maybe you grab me by your talons. Or maybe you would grab me with your wings. Or maybe you would lie down and act as a cushion to blow my fall.
Oh, yeah. I'll fine.
Okay.
I mean, if it's for you, yes. Who's to?
Are you
Well, they're
taking notes
chatting.
on this?
Oh, I am. I'm absolutely. There's notes everywhere, notes for days. And while they're chatting way up above, turn to you, I'm like, it should be good to note that I am a healer, and I am going to prep a few things. This could be interesting.
I need that.
So what are you going to do? I mean, I'm just saying. I got you. Them?
Can you just carry me down?
Let's just say I'll break your fall, if need be. Is that okay?
It's not okay, but I can't imagine that we're going to go any farther if we keep having this conversation.
You see a minor illusion of a target at the bottom being cast on the
See,
ground.
look. That's where we're supposed to go.
Yeah.
They don't want us to walk down the stairs. They want us to just go and, swoop down. Maybe to greet them when they're at the bottom.
All right. We can either cast Featherfall or Raise Dead.
Wait, if you had Featherfall, why didn't you just cast it and jump?
What?
Why didn't you just
Oh, I
jump down
don't.
and cast Featherfall?
No, this is theoretical. I can't cast jack shit.
Then what is the point of discussing this?
I love your
seem to say
conversation from
over the
200
ledge.
feet away.
Well, in that case, I just conjure a sailboat and we sail off into the whatever. I don't even care. Hypotheticals do me no good right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I get stressed, I get mean.
It's okay.
You'll be
It's
fine.
all right.
Let's-
and
let's-
you see
you got
Sherry
this.
just kind of wing the back of your head.
Thank you.
Listen, you have this. Just walk down the staircase. Listen, my legs aren't what they used to be. I couldn't. It's going to be hard to lift you up and fly you down.
Stand on my head, Sherry. I'm going to skip down.
All right.
Skip. I skip a step on each skip, and we skip down real fast.
And you see, Sully and Jenna, you see Pippin just skip right down. Her feet are almost perfectly in line with these steps. They are not. You see the steps encompass the entire diameter of her feet. So
Somehow
she's
I'm
just
not
popping down,
surprised.
popping down, popping down, popping down, popping down, and the lights start to change colors as she hits the next step. And she gets, and Jenna, you see both Sherry and Pippin just land behind you, and Sherry just kind of wings you over the head.
I'm sorry.
But hey, it was a love tap. I'm just saying. High five, high wing. What?
Moving on.
No, that's fair. I probably deserve that, but it was funny nonetheless.
Right, skipping down.
So as Sully, as you start to move, you hear a rumbling coming from behind you, and the valley itself is starting to tremble. The wall of the valley is starting to tremble at your back. And now everybody else can feel this as well.
Hey guys, that seems bad.
I think we should run down as fast as we can.
I concur.
Is there any particular place that we can run to?
The ground.
Okay.
We're
well,
still 100 feet off the ground.
let's do it. I don't think we can get back up very fast.
Okay, running, running, running.
So the ledge of the staircase swivels back around, so you're going in a different direction now. And you start to make your way down, and you just hear this more rumbling, and you can feel dirt and soot coming off the side of the wall, and you feel flakes of it running down your body. And that's where we're going to take a break. So we'll see you guys in a couple minutes. We'll be right back. Bye, friend.
when the
1, 2, 3, go!
Welcome.
Hey!
Hi.
I mean, what? Hi. Hi.
everyone.
We're back.
and this is why that mic is gross.
It's not for me. Do you see how I turned it away? Guys,
Welcome to the second half where
I've
we're
gotta tell
drinking
you
more. That was we hadn't even our optimal cheers.
we're ready to be truthful. There's shit on this mic.
You know, it is probably dragon droppings.
It is
No.
not for me.
It's human slime of some
you
kind.
could go look at the archives and see that every time I eat, I go to protect Sean, to protect me, to protect the audience, to protect whoever is going to use this microphone after me.
What?
Whoever
I mean,
it was
what?
had a
I mean,
big
what?
head.
Not even me? I mean, jeez.
Nope, not you.
Whoever it was had a big head. I'm going to blame Greg.
Oh, yeah, it's Greg. Greg's big head.
It's Greg.
Yeah,
Greg.
he's got the
it's
big head.
Greg. Greg, I see
Shameful
you,
eaters.
and I shame you. Hey, everyone. We're back.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
I should have bought 2 drinks.
She'll learn.
Listen, next time, tub of margaritas. That's all I'm
We
saying.
need the margaritas. I think it's important.
We've been tempting or
Yeah.
threatening to do this.
Yeah, Christy, I'm going to need you to drive that day.
So let's set the scene for everyone. What we talked about was an epic margarita hookah that
Yeah.
sits in between all of us with these
right.
fantastically
bendy
curly
straws.
straws that come out that feed us all this delicious substance. And then, unfortunately, you have to suffer through it. But that is what it is.
I don't think there's any suffering on anybody.
Well, not on our end. No, we'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, drunk D&D got real weird. Drinking out of pie tins.
Wait, what?
What?
That's what you guys missed for not playing on Liquid Tabletop. Well, you didn't. You weren't able to make that one.
No, I was probably not here.
So, you
Anyway.
guys are stuck up against the wall, and you feel trembling.
We're still 100 feet up,
You're
right?
still 100 feet up, and Pippin is just bouncing down these stairs.
You said something about a worm.
That's right.
You're still sure that it was an O.
And as you say, oh,
What do you mean a worm?
over the top of your head, you hear a crack, and you feel rocks now falling down above you, and you see a giant purple worm come flying out of the side of the valley.
That is
Past
a U.
us.
U. W-U-R-M.
I was right.
3/4.
It's true. That's true. You're right.
And it flies over your heads. And as it drops down, you just see the scales of this worm 5 feet from your bodies, falling down with such speed that you see its head crash through the bottom of the valley floor and start to burrow into the ground.
Jenna's like furiously taking notes in
So
whatever
close.
capacity she can.
So close.
And Jenna and Sully, you can make me deck saves.
Just straight decks? Okay. 20.
20?
12.
Okay. Sully, you quickly dodge pieces of the wall of this valley as it lunges to the floor. Jenna, you can slowly maneuver around the rubble that is crashing on top of you. And Pippin, you just easily traverse down these steps to the point where you have now surpassed both Sully and Jenna. And you have now made it to the ground.
It's not that I'm being rude. It's that I forgot that they existed for a little bit.
Listen, I don't blame you. I mean, they were kind of taking their time, and then we had this thing. I didn't sign on for giant purple thing coming out of walls.
You signed on for whatever I told
Well,
you.
okay, fine. All right.
So we make it down to the bottom eventually here.
Yeah, you have, after seeing this worm come flying out of the out of the wall and down into the ground, you now see a hole that has been excavated from it burrowing deep into the ground. And you slowly make your way down to the valley floor where you see Pippin waiting for you.
Excellent. It appears we've all made it. Have you seen one of those before?
I did in my dreams.
Interesting.
Near an outhouse, if I remember correctly.
You said in an outhouse.
Yeah, long time ago.
I don't want to know.
Sharon, guess what? They made it.
I know, I'm kind of impressed.
We can hear this.
Just saying.
Huh?
Exactly.
Hello. Hi.
I was delayed merely to take notes on such a feat. I hadn't seen it before.
You're both here.
I was checking your spelling.
Not great.
I was drawing
can't.
pictures. But anyway.
Is he making fun of you?
I don't know. I don't read sarcasm very well.
There's no
Yeah.
sarcasm.
I think everyone's being earnest when they speak to me.
All right, fair enough. You just tell him, you give me the word. Boom. Winged.
Who's not being honest with you?
What?
Who's not being honest with you?
Who's not being honest with me?
Yeah.
I mean, I suspect most people are not being honest with me. I am a really naive fawn with 2 legs.
She just notices the pain in Sulky's face.
I got attacked by a brownie. It was chocolatey and delicious.
Sulky, don't be upset.
It's in my name.
How about how far away is the hole that this giant worm created when it flew out into this?
It is only about 20 feet away from the wall, the wall of the valley, and about 10 feet away from where you are at right now.
Does it look like there are more of these holes than just this one if we kind of look out past it a little bit?
You don't see any in the close vicinity, but you do see, if you look further to your left and to your right, you do see other points of rubble on the ground that would kind of make you think that, yes, there are some more holes.
Interesting. So it seems that this is some sort of breeding ground for these things. The soil itself is different.
Did you eat it?
Not yet. I've taken a sample.
For studies?
Absolutely.
Wow. I've never met someone so scientific before.
You're welcome.
So the huts.
Oh, that's right. About how far away are they?
How far away are the huts?
You see about 100 yards away, there are the huts that are in a circle, and beyond them you see these burnt and soot-covered trees with no leaves that look like they have been aging or sitting for over an entire age.
I dance around a tree.
And as you see one lone tree that is not behind these huts, that is kind of close to you, and as you dance around it, you just feel a little bit of the ash come circling down and resting upon your head.
So I'm gonna walk over to you and just try and get your attention because there's lots of dancing, there's lots of prancing. It's very happy. It's actually kind of
Oh, and you guys
super
got another
adorable.
advantage roll too, by the way. Sorry.
It's super adorable, and I want to ask, like, have you ever had any visions of this place, like that are really specific that you can remember?
I fall into a trance, and Sharon speaks for me.
What? Hold on. What? I'm doing what?
I fall into a trance, and Sharon speaks on my behalf.
Squawk! Squawk, squawk, squawk!
That's not really helpful, but here's a treat nonetheless.
Hop. Squawk.
Thank you, Sharon.
Huh. What happened?
Everything's okay.
Squawk, 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 squawk.
Sharon wasn't able to communicate all of the things, but perhaps it will take some time to decipher.
Maybe you should learn how to speak Sharon.
That is a possibility when she takes notes. Just the possibility of talking to the owl.
Oh God, are you really gonna teach her? I mean, all right, all right,
Sharon.
all right. What?
I mean,
If I'm not here, but you're here, don't you think you should be able to communicate?
I'm assuming this is your familiar. I mean, this is not an unknown skill.
It's true. Sharon's my familiar.
I guess as much.
She loves me and she cuddles me to sleep every night.
Aw.
Why?
Aw, the embarrassment is just like palpable. I love it.
And then Sharon just kind of swoops underneath, onto your back and just kind of hides behind your head.
Aw.
Sharon's so shy sometimes.
Peeks out.
But, Sully, you have not heard of this place before?
I have, though.
You have?
Uh-huh. I dreamed it in my waking vision.
Right. What did you see?
I saw a valley, and I saw a worm, and I saw destruction.
Well, all of those things definitely happened. Anything beyond that?
No, maybe. I don't remember.
Let me check my notes here real quick.
As he seems perplexed, I make a notion that perhaps we should travel towards those huts. It doesn't seem like there's anything else nearby.
I love doing things without
North,
knowing the ramifications.
Past the Valley of Rot to the giant tip tooth. This must be the Valley of Rot.
Is there any other information other than it is a rot-is valley?
Other than what?
That is a valley full of rot?
That it's past it.
Well, when in doubt, I say we head that way.
What's in the huts?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look in a hut.
So you're gonna traverse up, and as you start to make your way towards these huts, you notice that they too are covered in this black ichor and soot, and it looks like they have just been degrading over time. You see some that have half a roof. You see others that are have some of their walls have been removed. There's about 10 huts in all, and you couldn't see all of them from when you were up on top of the valley ceiling.
So, Jenna spent a lot of time like looking at ancient civilizations and stuff like that and studying this. This isn't anything new to her, like ruins and such. She's gonna just poke around. I'm just gonna do some like investigation stuff here with 14.
Okay.
Does she notice anything different?
So you see 5 huts on one side of this in a circle, and then 5 on another side and it almost looks like there used to be a road that went through the middle of these little buildings.
So this could have been a small little village at one time, but it doesn't look like it is such anymore. It's either perhaps burned or... I don't think it was the worms that did it. They don't seem to do this kind of thing.
That's sad.
And actually, why are those worms that big anyway? That doesn't make any sense to me.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
Worms with a U, that's kind of normal.
You're right. It is kind of normal.
Okay.
Worms with an O, totally not normal.
Were those with an O or with a U? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I think that's a U. Yep. It looked like it did outside of the outhouse.
Again, it's not something I've seen before, so it perplexes me.
I see a lot of things that I can't explain. I just forget about them and then I'm okay.
Well,
Drink to forget.
do you notice anything different about this village? Does any of this look familiar to you?
Does this village look like in my vision? Or does it look different from my vision?
It looks like the one from your vision.
No, this looks about right. This looks how it is.
Was there anything particular about this village?
Can I roll insight? What the hell is wrong with this dice?
Listen, I gave you 3 different
Three
D20s.
bad ones. 3 no good ones. A 1 plus
Here.
2. I get
This is
2.
I will give
20.
you 3 more directly from Wizards. So, try one of those.
All right.
And then you can't blame me, just blame Wizards.
The dice.
What?
2. I don't see anything. In fact, I'm not even sure why I'm here right now. Why am I not in my cave?
Hey, you told us to go, you told me to come near.
I know. I believe you. I believe you, but I don't even know what is the point? Why don't we just go back to our cave? Where's
Because
my
nothing
meta-
golden ever stays.
So,
Nothing golden ever
so you see,
stays.
you see Jenna just kind of pull some quick thaumaturgy to make some little bird sounds and throw up a couple of little sparkling lights as a calming mechanism to just
Did you
be
hear
like,
another bird?
and just kind of
Are you
just
jealous
put.
there's another bird?
I don't know, but I mean, listen, I'm the head bird here, all right? Nobody
But
else.
they're very pleasant, they're gentle, and they kind of fade off. But there's fun little fairy sparkly lights that are kind of floating low to the ground.
Look at the lights.
All
Okay.
right.
Now that
Those
she
lights are
has
good.
a moment of
I'm fine.
calm,
I'm fine. Other birds can exist.
I think the
Just
visions
saying.
They do exist. I mean, it's
All
not
right.
a.
It's not a thing.
difficult
I get it.
at times
She's
for
a
her to see. At least
scientist.
that's the thing
I'm not the only
I'm
one.
picking up.
She's probably right. I get look.
What can you tell me about this place? Is there any more information that you have? I mean, perhaps this is part of the information your missing party members should have been able to produce.
Well, I know we're supposed to go north. There was 5 spires. Spires are usually interesting.
That's true, but seeing how big this valley is, we could be crossing for days, if not weeks, looking at the distance.
It could also be like real short because 200 feet we couldn't see these 10 houses. We only saw like half of them.
That's fair.
So it could be 300 feet across.
Looking around, does Jenna think that's kind of true, or?
No, it looks very expansive.
What season is it?
Right now, you would think it is summer.
Well, I'm open to suggestions. I just bring up the actual costs of this venture.
I have no concept of money.
I run into a hut.
Okay. The hut you go into is going. It looks as though was the home of a armorer and
Was the home
weapons.
of what?
An armorer and weaponsmith. You can see an old anvil that has also been dilapidated and is slowly, even the metal is starting to crumble because of the ichor that is running off of it, off of the metal piece or the metal body of it. And you see around this hut little different swords that are also covered in this layer of soot. But you see the armorer's or the weaponsmith's workbench, and you see a little flicker of light underneath the bench.
I pause.
Who are you?
I poke my head out of the hut. Hello everyone. It's me, Pippin.
Who are you?
Just want to let you know there's someone shouting at me, and they're all lit up, and I can't see them.
I'm just gonna head straight on over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
What did you hear? What
Who
did you
you?
see?
Do you hear it?
I do. I'm just gonna wander over to that workbench and look down and like, what do I see?
You just see the face of a gnome staring back at you, but this gnome almost looks like he's in the process of transforming into a goblinoid or it has goblinoid features. What? Who you?
I'm an elf. Who are you?
What? Tim Tim is my name. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Tim Tim
Tim Tim.
or Tim Tam?
Tim Tim.
Two Tims.
I'm many things.
What?
But how is it spelled?
Who? What? What?
If we were to write it down, how would we write it?
He really cares about spelling.
It's been an issue.
Tim? T-I-M? Tim. T-I-M.
So 2 Tims.
Tim Tim.
Cool.
Tim Tim.
Tim Tim. Tim Tim? Tim Tim.
Do you know more than your name, Tim Tim?
Yes? Why?
What other things do you know?
What do you mean? What? I know everything. What?
Like what?
What do you mean, what?
Like what is it that you know?
I don't know. What things? Many things.
Do you know where you came from?
What? Here? What do you mean?
Where is here?
What?
Where is here?
What do you mean?
I mean, where is here?
Here's here.
Where is here?
Here is here.
What is it called?
What?
What is here called?
What do you mean, what is here called?
If you were to tell someone where you lived, what would you tell them?
Here.
So if I were to write you a letter, and I said to here, I'm pretty sure the postman would just hand it back to me.
What's a postman?
Do you have any gold?
No.
Did you used to have gold?
Yes.
Nothing gold can stay.
Tim Tim.
Where's your gold?
Gone.
Where?
Down.
Town?
Down.
Down?
Down.
Down
Down.
where? Down where?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Where?
Down.
Down where?
Down, 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 down.
Downtown?
Down.
We can always go downtown.
I was
song in my
waiting
head.
for it. I was waiting for it.
What?
Under the ground?
Or
I
over
believe-
the ground.
What?
Underground.
Underground.
Did the worm take it?
What worm? You saw a worm?
I did.
Hide from the worm. Hide from the worm.
What about the wormhole?
Is there only one worm?
No, lots of worms. Spelled with you.
Where do they
Would
they
you-
come from?
The
Deep,
downtown?
yeah,
The
deep
worms
down.
came from downtown, way deep downtown.
Tim Tim,
Not my town. Downtown. Down, down.
Down.
would you
Down,
tell us
down,
more
downtown.
if we took you away from this place?
No, I can't leave this place.
Why not?
This is my home. Would you? I'm not leaving my home
Why not?
because it's my home.
Are you the only one
No,
There are others.
under the workbenches?
no. My people are gone.
So you are the only one.
No, there are many here, but my people are gone. Ha ha! Downtown. Down, down.
I think we should look in the other huts.
I think so too. Tim Tim,
What?
we'll be back.
Okay.
Just stay.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Why would I have to go anywhere?
Are you a blacksmith?
What? I was. Yes. What?
What happened?
Terror from the skies. A giant blue dragon. Rained lightning down upon the land. Mircaden was destroyed.
Mircaden?
Yes. Yes, yes, down.
Did the dragon live?
Oh, yes.
Did the dragon have a name?
I don't know. I don't know. It came and it left. It came and it left.
Did
There was
it
no
torch
reason
the
that it
town?
came.
Yes. The entire land. It was gone.
Were the worms here before the dragon?
No. The deep depths awoken.
So being of the cleric realm, I'm going to use some kind of like general good healing vibes. Just try and add a little Xanax to this poor Tim existence. With 16, just to kind of give a little.
What?
Are we in
Is that a little bit
Eagleton?
better?
What? Huh? Huh?
Did that help at all?
A little bit. You see him kind of just calming down. What's this guy's problem?
Don't be insensitive.
Oh, I mean, he's a little loony. Just
Well,
saying.
if you got your house torched by a dragon and then worms came out of nowhere, how would you feel?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thank you.
So, Tim, relax for a moment.
Yeah. Tim. What?
Callista?
We're gonna go.
Callista, what? Who? Huh?
Eagleton. Evilton?
Huh?
Okay.
Pippin, I agree with you. I think we should go look at the other huts.
Let's go.
So, we cruise out.
Is
we,
there a
we go
bar
to the
here?
nearest one.
Huh? No.
Was there a bar here?
Yes.
Where?
Oh. I don't. Out. Beyond the forest.
Where was the forest?
Behind these huts.
Okay.
I run into the next hut that I can see.
Yeah.
And I'm with Pippin.
Okay. You go into the next hut, and this one, it almost looks like a librarian lived here. You see shelves made out of stone, and you still see books that are on these shelves, but they're barely held together, and they are also covered in this ash.
Just Jenna actively kind of comes past you, just gently, and be like, "This is her jams. She's in her zone."
I'm not going to touch anything. Don't even worry.
I'm just all about those books,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna do a quick investigate with that's a 14.
Okay. You search through all these books, and you're sliding away the ichor that is covering them, and you notice that several of these books are still, I wouldn't say readable, but they haven't been completely destroyed yet. But there's one in particular that has not been even touched, and it's encased in gold on its edges, but it's black on the inside, or on the inside of the cover.
Do I touch this book? Can I touch this book?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna reach out and try and get this thing.
So, and as you touch it, you realize this tome takes two hands to grasp out of the shelf. It's that large, and there are runes on it that you can't make out.
Huh. So with contemplation, I'm just kind of want to bring this over and go, Pippin, look at this. Look at this book. Have you ever seen runes like this before?
The runes?
Yeah, that are sitting on the cover of this.
I roll religion.
Yeah.
Okay. Process of elimination to figure out which dice doesn't hate me. Oh, this one, okay.
It is the apocalypse dice.
14.
A 14?
Yeah.
What you
That is
make
apocalypse,
out,
right?
as you look at this book, and you can, as you start to stare at it, you see these runes almost moving.
What do you see?
And you notice that they have now turned into triangles that are circling around the cover of this book.
Do I see that as well? It's just something that, it just, huh.
Yeah, I don't want to look anymore.
What you got there? Shapes?
Yeah, primary shapes.
So I'm going to take a religion crack at this. I've only been kind of studying the stuff that happens in this land
Yeah.
for a little bit, and that is 20, not natural.
20, okay. You also see these runes start to encircle the cover of this book, but as they do, they form into 2 lines on the cover, but you still can't make out what it says.
Huh. I think we should tell the other one about this. This is odd.
Skulky?
Yeah, Slippy.
I poked my head out of the hut. Hey, Speedo! Speedo!
I'm right in front of you.
Oh! Hello. We found something, I think.
Have a look at this book. Does anything stand out to you? Anything?
I look at the book.
As you look at the book, you do see you see several triangles encircling the cover, but that's it. And as you press your finger down onto the book, it gets covered in soot.
Wow, why'd you do that?
Why did you touch the book like that?
You just made it all dirty.
Isn't that
She
how
was
you
pretty
read books?
emotionless till now, but now you've kind of like, why did you touch the book like that? It's just a book.
I poke things.
You have not made things better.
Nope.
It's okay, book. Well, it's heavy, but I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little bit. I think we need to figure this out.
Okay.
Just stow it away in her side pack. What next? Did you find your fabled bar or your weird thing? We still have Tim to contend with. I think he should come with us.
Into the next hut? Into the next hut?
The
Wait,
next,
sorry, did you go back to Tim or?
Well, I'm asking your opinion. Should we? I don't think we should leave Tim here, or at least ask him again if you'd like to
We've got
leave.
8 more buildings to check out. Let's see. He's alone but not alone. Let's figure out what that means.
So we just go to the next nearest one.
We'll go down the line.
okay. So you go to the next hut, and this one is it almost looks like it was cut diagonally in half. You can see that on one side of it, you could actually see right into the hut. And this looks like it was just a family's abode more than anything else. You see what remains of tables and chairs, bedding, but it's all starting, it all looks like it's been sitting for ages and half dilapidated.
Is anyone in here? I'll say into the building.
And you just hear your voice echo throughout the small area.
I'll quietly walk to the next.
And as you start to go down the row of these huts, you realize that the rest of this side of the huts were more family housing, more than it was less of the armor smiths and the librarians, and more of just abodes, if you will.
As I walk, I will knock on the doors, see if there are any responses.
I don't think anyone's home.
I think we should go back to Tim.
I will knock on every door
And you
check.
You start to knock on the doors, and as you make it to the second row of huts, you see Tim's glowing eyes looking out of the hut at you.
Of his original hut or a different one?
Of his original hut.
Am I close enough to Tim to cast on him?
Yeah.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. How does that work?
You get
Well-
surface thoughts.
So I focus my mind on Tim Tim, who is within 30 feet of me, and I assume that he has an intelligence over 3, and he speaks language, so he's affected.
Tim Tim!
That's what he's thinking. I close my eyes and listen a little harder.
Tim Tim wondering what's going on. Why are they here? Why are they here? I haven't seen anyone in ages. Years. Hundreds of years. Why are they here?
I don't want to alarm everyone, but Tim Tim's crazy.
Tim Tim!
It's fairly obvious. I'm going to try something. Jenna gets her stuff together. I'm like, come with me. Come with me. Walk back over to Tim Tim. And I pull out the book and I go, Tim Tim,
Why?
have you seen this before?
No?
Any of this look familiar?
What?
Any of this look familiar?
It looks like a book to me.
Did you know the librarian?
Yes. Very smart.
Do you remember anything else about them?
No, it was a long time ago. But she was very smart.
It was hundreds of years.
Thousands! No! Hundreds of thousands! No! 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 Just maybe. Yes, hundreds of years. Fine. Okay, hundreds of years.
How are you still alive?
What? I'm alive. I'm Tim Tim.
Did the librarian escape? Did anyone escape?
No one escaped. Just
How-
Tim Tim.
How did you escape?
I don't know. I just wasn't killed. I saw everyone die, except for me.
Are you evil?
What? No, why would I be evil? I'm Tim Tim.
Why did everyone die and you lived?
What? I hid under my bench.
Are you a coward, Tim Tim?
No, I'm not a coward. Big dragon, lightning from sky.
Were you making magic weapons?
Yes, why?
Interesting. Did the fire hit your village, and then all of a sudden you were a dagger, you were a sword?
A what?
Do you know what you are right now?
I'm Tim Tim.
Do you know what shape that you are in right now?
Yeah?
What is it?
And he looks at you and looks back and says, Tim Tim!
He is crazy.
I think so. I don't think we should take him.
And as you say, I don't think we should take him, you hear you feel the ground vibrating and rumbling, almost like something is burning its way up. And Tim Tim sinks below, back underneath the desk, or the workbench. He says, they're here! They're here! Hide! They're here!
Where did you say the bar was?
Outside of town.
I think we gotta go.
Well, let's run.
We just book it.
You're gonna book it?
We run away.
Okay. Where are you going? Hide! Don't run! Hide!
Stand still. They can feel the vibrations.
Wouldn't be fun then.
At least spread out.
So you book it. Are you running to the forest beyond the huts?
Yes.
Or what are you doing?
Yes. Yes. I am running away toward the forest,
Let's get out of here!
and I use Expeditious Retreat.
Nice.
I cast silence and I book it.
So we're fine, the two of us.
You two just run. Sully, what are you doing?
How far away does it sound? Does it feel like the rumbling is?
Right underneath you.
You're in my same cone. You get the silence as well. All three of us get it, actually.
I'm gonna grab Tim Tim. Tim Tim small. Yeah. Burn a key. and double my run as an action and then run, so I'll get 90 feet away.
Okay. So as you start to run, you feel the vibrations almost following you. And Pippin, you make it to the forest edge. And Jenna, you are halfway in between Pippin and Sully as you are running, but Sully is very quickly catching up to you. And you see in between you and the forest and Pippin, two holes erupt out of the ground. But you don't. What you notice is, as they erupt, you see two claws that are now coming up out of the ground from each hole, and then you see two pincers coming up out of the ground, and then this insectoid body that emerges that has 4 legs with a head that has these pincers that are 3 feet long. And now you see two of these beasts running towards you. And Pippin, from the edge of the forest, you're now cut off from the party, or from Sully and Jenna and Tim Tim. And you can see these two beasts starting to try to surround Sully and Jenna.
I would like to cast my, what do I want to use? Burning Hands. I cast Burning Hands on the closest insectoid.
Okay, so what happens is you run back into the fray, and you get within distance to cast Burning Hands. You'll be able, since they are close together, you'll be able to get both of them in your flame as you cast this spell, if you want to.
Oh, I want to.
Go for it. Roll
All
some
right.
dice.
Okay. So I don't know what I'm supposed to roll.
It's okay. I believe. Look at the sheet. It'll.
Well, it
it'll
just
tell
says
you.
1d6 damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level.
Right. So you're
So
casting
what I'm
it at first level,
Yep.
or you can cast it at second level. So you'll be able to roll 2d6.
But it burns up one of those slots.
Yep. So you get at fourth level you get 4 first level slots and 3 second level slots.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn it. It's fine. What?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just not doing good today. 3-2.
They totally save.
What?
They make a save against that, so they'll take half the damage. But you hit both of them.
Thank God for small favors.
Sully.
It's 3d6.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I know it's a lot more than that.
Wait,
it's
so I can.
It's initially 3d6,
Yeah,
and
so
then you
it's
add a
3d6
d6 for
initially,
every
so it'd be
level.
so you roll a total of 46.
Oh.
Yep.
4, 6. So
Another
2,
10.
3, 4, 6.
15.
Thank you. I've never played a spellcaster, everyone.
No, this is great. So Sully, you see Pippin run back out of the forest and ignite flame in front of her, scorching these two beasts that are now lurking down upon you.
So it's my action?
Mm-hmm.
Did fire seem to be good against them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna Put down Tim Tim.
Tim Tim! Tim Tim!
Leap up onto the bug.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatic check.
That's a crit. So 26.
Okay, so you run up the back of this, the torso of this giant. It's giant insectoid. And
Okay. And popping claws
go for it.
and punching it. So that's 16 is the lowest.
They hit.
Okay. Seven. 19 poison.
19 poison. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Jenny, you've seen Pippin ignite these beasts on fire and Sully run up the back of the one to your left and just start thrusting his fists and claws into this, and you can see it almost struggling to wrench Sully off of its back. And now both of them are looking back at you and then back at Sully.
So the one that Sully is on looks like it's taken the most hits, right? It's fairly damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to crack out the Sacredest of Flames, and they're going to have to save against, succeed on a dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm. They definitely succeed.
That's great. Yeah, then I don't really get to do anything else.
Okay.
I don't really get to do much on that. I heal things and investigate things, so... Well, this sucks. So there's a moment of cowering fear of like, oh, I got the... oh, shit.
Tim Tam!
And then you see like a panicked look over it your way.
And so you see the one that you're on, the one you're riding, you see the other one come over to you and try to bite you off the back. Ooh. 18 hit.
I dodge.
Okay. And Jenna, the one that Sully is riding comes down to chomp on you with its pincers. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
You take 9 points. Ooh, nope, I lied. You take 12 points of piercing damage and 3 points of acid as the pincers start to curve around your body and you get acid dripping off the teeth or off the edges of the pincers. And now make me a strength check.
It's not good. It's not good. We're at a 2.
A 2. So these pincers lock around you and lift you up into the air as you can feel them start to cut into your torso.
It's really fun playing, everyone.
Pippin, you now see Sully riding atop of one of these beasts, and Jenna is now gripped in the vices of its pincers and lifted off the ground.
Well, seems a little urgent right now. So, I would like to use...
And she's just screaming, get me the
What?
Here. Just get me the fuck out of here. Like suddenly it's unhinged. Like there was cool, calm, collective. Yeah, not right now. That the pincers hitting it, that just took that away. It's not cool, calm, and collective anymore.
I want to hit it with Firebolt.
Okay. Roll. Yep. There. Roll a d20.
Oh, D20?
Yep.
All right, trying a different one.
And add
16
and
plus
add 6 to it.
22.
Okay. Now roll me a d10.
I did roll them. Oh, same. 9.
Nice. All right. So, which one are you firing at? The one that's gripping Jenna in a vice,
Yep.
or the other one?
That seems like the more
here.
immediate need. I'm going to hit the other one. You'll be fine.
Where do you aim on its body?
So it's holding her in its pinchers. Does it
Joe's or Sully's on top, riding on top, and she's pinced, grappled, as they
all
might say.
Right on top, pins. I'm going to hit it on its butt.
Okay. So you create this fireball in your hands and launch it. And Sully, you see just a spike of flame flying out of Pippin's hands, going up the anus of this creature. And you can see, as you look at the back, at the torso, you can see it start to ignite from the inside. And it just, you see this traveling bolt of light up its spine to where it goes up the neck and shoots out the face, but up directly towards the sky. So, Jenna, you see fire erupt out of the body in front of you. Sully, underneath you, your feet get incredibly hot as flame is shooting in front of you.
It's slightly more distracting than being crushed.
And you see, and the body of this creature just starts to deflate and fall to the ground. And you are then, you feel the pincers just release you. Sully, as this falls to the ground, you ride off the back of it and walk down very ever smoothly right onto the ground.
Are you prone or
She's she's prone on the ground. What are you up to?
give her a hand up?
Okay, so you walk around this beast and pick her up. You doing anything else?
Thank you.
You still
Thank
see
you.
the other one that
Yep.
was attacking, yeah.
Run, 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 jump.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
20.
Okay. You make it up the back. Where you want to land?
Neck.
Okay.
I figured my action was helping her up.
Yeah.
So, after being helped up and being like, oh, that sucked, just gonna sit there and hit myself with a cure wounds.
Okay.
Just to kind of pop back up, and it's gonna add 8, so I'm at least a little refreshed, and I'm gonna make my movement and head over to you just to kind of like see if we can cast from the same location and just nuke this thing next time around. But
Okay. So you see, as you start to cast this spell, you see the eyes of this other beast look directly at you,
God
and
damn
Sully,
it.
you feel the body of this beast start to shift. And as you're running to Pippin, it strikes at you, hits, and does 12 points of regular damage, of piercing, and 6 points of acid. And you can and make me a grapple or a strength check. Excuse me.
nope, you've got me.
And Pippin, you see
I have a hit point.
you see Jenna running towards you, but as she's doing so, the pincers strike her again and lift her up into the air. Sully, you feel the weight of this creature hem backwards and you see Jenna grappled again between the mouth of this beast. Pippin, what do you want to do?
I don't have to rest or anything, do I? So good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it with Firebolt again.
Go for it. Roll me a d20.
3.
It was really nice.
So you
Everybody.
add 6 to it, so it'd be a 9.
A 9.
So you chuck another spike of fire, and as it traverses the distance and tries to go inside the butt of this insectoid, you see it slowly travel up the back of it,
Whoop!
and Sully, you feel heat now at your feet.
That's fine. This is fine.
Whoops!
Sully?
I'm going to punch it in the back of the head.
All right.
Twice. That one will miss. That one will crit.
Okay.
For 12 poison.
12? Okay. You strike it twice in the back of the head, and with each hit, you can see Jenna's neck get thrust back because you are striking with such force that
I didn't
Sorry
want the
about that.
body massage as well, but you know.
I'll aim for the eyes next time. Sorry.
its body, you can see its legs start to spread out as if it's almost falling to the ground.
Damn.
Jenna, what are you doing? You now have you've seen Sully punch this beast down, and it racks you back, but it still has you in its pincers as it's starting to fall to the ground.
With literally 1 hit point left, I'm torn between just cracking it in the face and healing myself, and this is kind of the thoughts hitting in my head. Like, this is not the first time that we've been here at this place, this close place. YOLO to inflict wounds, and we're just gonna.
Hey,
We're
what does
PCs,
YOLO
we're not
mean?
YOLO.
I heard her say something.
It means you always love others.
Obviously, I can reach this creature, and
Why then is she killing this thing? I mean, why say it and kill? Why say it and kill?
I don't know.
Just wondering. Just
YOLO
wondering.
means a lot of things to a lot of people.
So
I
you're
think
saying
it means
it's just, whatever you want to make of it.
Yeah.
That's how you say YOLO. You're like,
YOLO.
oh, YOLO.
YOLO.
Ah, okay.
You
I get
always
it.
love others. YOLO.
and I absolutely want to use my inspiration at this point too. So let's. Oh yeah. That's a lot better. That's 16.
And what are you striking it with?
I have my staff that's with me.
Okay.
It's kind of like I'm stuck in here, but I'm just gonna crack it across the face best I can.
Okay.
I'm-
Roll me some damage.
That is casting at 2nd level, so. Oh, you're gonna love this. I do not have enough die. Can I have 2d10?
2d10.
Well, actually. Wow, this is painful. 20, 27, 30, it's like 30, 35 points of damage.
And as you take out your staff, crack it across the head, and you see its head split open, and this green liquid come flying out and just covering Sully.
Dodge.
Covering the back of Sully and missing his face as he swiftly moves out of the way, and you just feel the pincers just release you and you drop to the ground on one knee.
It's an elegant drop. The staff is there. It's just like a. That sucked.
and you see the rest of its body just slowly fall to the ground. And Sully, you slide off the back of its torso from the guts that have been drained out of it.
Is it acid?
I would just like to say that I really wanted to taste it, and then I remembered I'm not Clementine.
I'm going to take off my clothes.
You know what?
Take off the clothes that are covered in acid.
Whoa, why? Guys, I'm just saying, why?
Sharon,
He's naked.
shield your eyes.
And you see her two wings come up and be like, is he done yet? This is something I just don't want to see. I'm just saying, don't want to see it. I mean, really.
I'm not looking, Sharon. No one's looking. We're being respectful.
Who's looking? You're looking. I'm not looking. You're looking.
Sharon, you're making it weird.
Well, I mean, it's weird to begin with. This is ridiculous.
You know, I'm
do you
just like panting with 1 hit point, still like, that was fucking awesome. Like, I'm saying this to myself, like, yes, another day.
That's a good hit.
Live another day. And I'm just gonna do a little boost up with some health so I don't have 1.
Can I, like, prestidigitate the acid?
What do you want to do with it?
I mean, well, he's taking his clothes off, so there's nothing on him, right?
Yeah, just on the clothes.
I guess the clothes. Prestidigitate.
You just clean the clothes.
Still
Sully,
a bunch of holes.
Sully, you see the acid that was covering this just vanish, but you see the holes still getting bigger as you look at it. It almost looks like Swiss cheese at this point.
I don't think the king's going to care at this point, but these were his bathrobes.
Who did we choose to walk out of the cave with?
I didn't see you saying.
So
You could've
standing
said.
up, I now see him removing his clothes, and I go, what are you doing?
Acid.
You know I can fix that.
I didn't want them on me while they were burning. Would you fix my clothes?
No.
Okay.
No, you're gonna have to live with this shame for a minute.
Okay.
But thanks for hitting it in the head.
Yep.
And then you see like a side flick of a little lesser restoration.
Is what?
A little lesser restoration hit your clothing.
And you see the stitching start to mend itself as Pippin's spell allows you to. No. Pippin's spell allows you to view what the rest of your clothing as Jenna's spell shows you that it's fully mended or mends it.
Put my clothes back on.
I just
Okay.
look over at Pip and I'm like, teamwork. Yeah.
Sharon, you can open your eyes.
Thank God. Some things an owl just doesn't want to see. I mean,
You have like 200-degree rotation. I don't know why you just didn't turn your fucking face around.
well, it's been a long day. You brought me out of a cave. You took me to a valley covered in guts. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just not the same. I'm changing, and I don't know what to make of myself. At this point, things are getting a little crazy.
I cast Whisper on Sharon, and I say, "Stop embarrassing me in front of my new friends."
What do you mean?
Like seeing the distress, another little owl treat just comes up that way.
She can call me Sherry.
You may call her Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. So,
I get it. He can't call you Sherry. We all get it. You're uncomfortable. Just turn your head around. Look the other way.
And you just see her head swivel and just sink into her body as she swivels and then puts her wings over her swiveled back head.
If anyone wants a mental image of Sharon, she is a barn owl. That's B-A-R-N, the normal way. Nothing weird.
But not a barred owl.
No, she does not. She's not a barred owl. She's a barn owl. She's got 2 little legs. Nothing else.
The spelling's
No
good.
wings,
There's no weird
just
spelling.
legs.
no way.
She's actually just mimicking this. Like, she's not even really, there's just nothing happening.
2 wings, 2 legs. That's it. Also a body and a face and a head. She's normal.
Just body and face.
Just, no, 2 wings and 2 legs. Just sitting there.
So,
She has a little bell on that she uses her beak to just like.
It's a little nibble bell. It's like a snack bell. It's
Yeah,
like an anxiety. It's a bird anxiety treat.
It's
Like
true.
anyone who has birds knows this. They
She's-
like the bell. It's something to have.
Yeah, it's a fun thing for her.
Somewhere Greg is cringing.
so, you see the bodies behind you and the forest line is in front of you. What do you guys want to do?
Well, while I'm here, I'm just gonna grab like a quick sample of whatever these things are. I mean, waste not, want not, and
Hey.
just do a quick log in the notebook that I have.
Hey, Chester, you want to eat any of that? Just thought I'd check. Walk back over, pick up Tim.
I told you they were coming. They were coming.
They're not coming anymore.
That's what you think.
How many more are there?
I don't know. Deep down, deep low, I don't know.
So we got to figure out how we can traverse through this, because I don't think we can do this every 200 feet. I mean, Gertrude said this would be interesting, and that I would appreciate the complexity of this contract. But
All right.
they
Put
seem to
Tim
have a
down.
real hate for magic. That was certainly noticeable. Or at least a hate for me or elves.
Okay, so the bugs are racist.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Maybe.
we'll go with that.
Are there any flowers?
You see no flowers. You see the only thing you can make out on the edge of the forest are the stems of flowers, but nothing. There's no petals.
Is this bar that you were talking about visible, like, anywhere? Tim? Like the Tim was talking about?
What?
Tim, where's the bar?
Yeah, where's the bar?
Huh? What bar?
You said there was a bar beyond the forest.
I never said anything about a bar.
Okay.
What? What bar?
I cast detect thoughts again.
Tim! I don't know what a bar is.
How about a tavern?
Can we please leave Tim? I don't think he's given us one useful thing. Can we just leave him here? Tim is dead weight.
Silky, Tim is your responsibility.
That's right, Sulky.
He could work as a snack for Chester later.
So looking around, like where we are right now at this edge of this forest, like what do we see that's not this soft, supple ground that these giant things can come up and like just destroy us?
It all looks the same.
That sucks. That sucks.
The ground is barren, but gravel and dirt. There's no grass grows here except the remains of an untouched, burnt forest.
Is there any, like, what's the closest structure that we see, or the closest thing that's different than just like barren?
Behind you are those huts, and in front of you is just a long forest line that you could of these. They almost look like bamboo shoots because there's nothing left to the trees. There's no leaves. There's nothing besides the shoot that would have gone up and housed anything that was growing on them.
Are those spires still visible?
They are, but you can only see the tips of them because they are so far in the distance.
And are they on the other side of this forest? It feels like the spires are the only thing that seems of any interest in this whole area.
You're right. Let's leave Timtin and go toward the spires. We're all in agreement that Timtim's the worst, and we're leaving him, right?
Tim's Silky's responsibility.
Silky, put Timtim away. I don't want to see him anymore. He makes me upset. Let's go to the spires.
What do you think about this plan? Is this... I mean, those spires sound like the place that...
Spires seem like a good idea.
Sully, you know from the conversation with Burnt Beard that Chiptooth will be past this valley.
And I'm assuming that the spires are further, like, part of the valley. Okay.
And now I'm really curious about which dragon it was that did this.
I think it was
For
Callista.
my own particular reasons, but
I'm guessing it's Callista or one of her relatives.
I need more information. There's a
Let's
reason
walk
I
and
came
talk.
Here, but
Okay.
And I'm just gonna set Tim down near Chester and walk and talk.
Okay.
Okay.
And you set him down and everybody just walks, is what you're saying? Okay.
Are we doing a walk and talk?
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin
did
style?
you leave Tim behind?
I put Tim next to Chester.
Well,
If
seeming
Chester-
that I don't know your friend that's very peculiar and lives on your back for whatever reason, it's very strange. But I'm not here to judge or kink shame. Either way,
All right.
I'll accept that.
I don't. Tim might get eaten by Chester. I don't know. We'll find out. So, Callista is a blue dragon that seems to be in some sort of like stalemate with the king at the King Falkir, who lives at the top of a blue crystal mountain. That's where the statues of my old companions and I were, where we woke up in a tavern after having come in from someplace else. I don't remember. I seem to have forgotten it.
What do you mean someplace else?
Who are you?
Sully I am Sully Starfallen of the Monastery of the Spiraling Ginger.
Wait, your name's Sully?
Yeah.
It's not Silky?
I thought it was
Nope.
Silky.
Or Skulking?
Nope.
Or Scraggy?
Nope.
So wait, I haven't run into any monasteries. Where is this monastery?
It was on another plane.
Which plane?
I forgot. It's the one associated with the brownstone. With the brownstones in the ore.
Brownstones. I think she would know this.
Chester, do you have the orb?
And he
In
coughs
this.
up he coughs up an orb that you can see several buttons on it. One goes up and down, one goes left and right, and there's two circular buttons on the right side, and then one up on the top.
What is this?
It's what brought me here.
Can I roll an investigation on this?
Sure.
Like maybe a religion or arcana. Oh, I know nothing about this whatsoever. I
don't know
epically
anything.
know nothing about this. I know
nothing
so
about
little about this that when you show it to me, I just feel like I lost some hit points and feel stupider for even bothering to ask.
Have you ever seen something like this?
I roll insight. 11.
You have only seen this in your memories, or when you've drank your water, or held it up to your hands. You've seen several of these in hands of other people, but you don't know what it does. You've just seen images of it before.
I haven't seen you with this, but I have seen people with one of them. There's
Many people
more
with-
than one.
I guess that was the case.
I haven't seen you with it. I don't
Now
know what
you
it
have.
does. I mean,
And
now I have right now seen you with one. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
So, forgetting everything that you just said, so this took you to this realm.
Yeah.
What realm are you from?
I'm not sure. The last one I was at was Faerun.
And you see her kind of like perk up a little bit. Really?
And as
Yes?
you're saying this, you've made it to the forest line, the edge of the forest, and you hear from behind you, Tim Tim! Tim Tim! And as you look at Tim Tim, you just see him from his head and slowly down to his feet. It's like a wind is brushing him and his body is turning to sand slowly from head to toe, and he just turns into the wind and it vanishes.
I would just like to say,
You
if
wished
we
him
left
away.
Tim Tim alone, he would still be not sand particles right now.
Or he was a ghost already.
And scene.
That was super good.
That was awesome, guys.
That was
love
super
that.
good. Right on for
That
your
was-
first time caster.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, well
No,
done.
I don't really know when I'm supposed to
No, you totally
like cool down
annihilated it.
and like regen all my spells, but I will read about that tonight.
Yeah. No, so
No, you just rest.
for a sorcerer, you every day, after every long rest at your level, you get to cast 4 level 1 spells and then 3 level 2s.
And you get to change them out. Like, you can know all of them, and then you can just change them out every day, so you can load up a new complement pack of, like,
No, that's wizard.
It's wizard.
or wizard, sorry.
Sorcerers just know them.
Oh,
I just
Yeah.
know them because I'm smart.
Yep.
damn. You're like a G. Just like,
Yeah, so first time spellcaster, pretty good.
What?
I mean, flames up a butt.
Yep.
Never a dull moment.
I think that was the-
Michael Jackson staircase. Always fun.
Cap,
Yep.
someone please look up the YouTube video and send it to us.
I want to know which one it is.
I will say that was the coolest move I've ever done as a cleric. At like 1 hit point.
Well, what was funny is you had 1 hit point, and so did the monster.
So like anything. Like
It's anyone's game.
Yeah. Sean, what were we, Mayhem or Misfits?
Mayhem.
So, guys, congratulations on another night of Mayhem.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever been a misfit.
Oh, yeah, you haven't gotten to that point yet.
I mean, you can be if you'd like to be.
Nope, I am. We're pure mayhem.
Oh, wait, no, you were as the dragon.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know. It was super fun.
I was a Dagron.
Ah, what?
Your character is killing me, by the way. I'm just like, I am just whatever you got. Just let it happen. It's great.
I love this.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know how I was like, oh yeah, this. All of my birds in all my games have Brooklyn accents, but
Please
started
never
out-
change.
Animaniacs.
No, but you started born.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are you saying? You were like, fuck you, I'm from the East. And I'm like, okay, he's from Brooklyn. I'm
From
sorry.
East Brooklyn. Back the fuck off.
It's
I mean, that's what
because of
I'm saying.
Animaniacs.
What?
Animaniacs. All the pigeons in Animaniacs.
Eric, please never change. That
Wow,
is
is that
amazing.
like from the my childhood? Like that's where I'm pulling that from?
Probably.
That's
Yep.
freaking weird.
You're just like a fierce lady pigeon barn owl.
Yes.
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 I'm cool with this.
This is amazing. Just wait for the cartoons to happen.
I know, right?
I'm sorry and not sorry all at the same time.
And in the cartoon, I have 2 legs, not 4.
I will
4
tweet
legs,
them at
not
you
2.
later.
J3Z, good feathers. Yes.
Good feathers?
The good feathers.
the good
Okay,
feathers.
hey, and I have to write that down for later.
So, what are you guys doing this week? Anything planned on the agendas? What are you up to?
I just finished up a podcast for the cheat codes. Just episode 155 should be dropping pretty soon. It's at Cheat Codes Podcast, which was pretty good. I talk about some liquid tabletop stuff and some Halloween stuff and not too much else.
Rad. Joe, what's on your plate?
I am writing the module for Saturday's Liquid Tabletop and writing more of my book, which is actually the background about 1,000 years before Liquid Tabletop takes place.
What are you doing this week? Are you streaming?
Those of you who are longtime viewers of the show will know that this is the part of the episode where I apologize because I don't have my shit together. But guess what? I have my shit together.
Boom!
I'm streaming on Wednesday on my channel, Jessica Marzipan, from 9 to 12, and we're back to a regular streaming schedule. And I don't know if we'll play it on Wednesday, but we've been playing Minecraft on my Minecraft server. If you want to join, all you have to do is not be an asshole, and you can come join a Minecraft server. It is Marzi, MARZI.win/MarziCraft. Spelled exactly like I'm sure you're going to figure it out. So come join our Minecraft server and just have fun.
Is anyone doing any of the Extra Life stuff that's happening? I know that's this week as well, but
Is it this weekend?
I don't know.
I don't
think
know.
so. I saw it this weekend.
Yeah.
I saw lots of people.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
like
all the
Extra
time.
Life Month. Yeah, we just
extra month.
Yeah, we just have it rolling in the chat, like
Yeah.
for our channel, so we never stop trying to get donations. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
24 hours.
24 hours of gaming
24 hours of
and not
D&D
being an
is
asshole
rough.
on a Minecraft server.
What?
Just 24 hours of not being an asshole on a Minecraft server.
Totally. Try it.
Yeah. I just tried Minecraft VR, and it's freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's so
Did-
good.
So does that like?
Do your arms get tired from doing this?
Yeah, it's like.
Yep.
Well, I'm losing weight, so
The
you know.
cardio.
Yeah, that's all my cardio.
It's just like an 80 jazzercise in
We
your
have,
living room. It's
one
just like
arm that's way bigger than the other.
That's for different
just like-
reasons.
That's
oh,
for
there
all
we go.
different. Mayhem and Misfits After Dark.
It is so dark.
heyo.
Yeah, after 10.
Watershed.
Yeah. No, I actually had never really played Minecraft before. And I'm like, okay, everybody's playing. Like, I've got to sit down and try this. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm like, okay, it's in VR. So I'm like, this can't suck.
I'm sorry, but that is like not a great way to start Minecraft because then you're gonna go into like 2D Minecraft and be like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Where's
right?
my immersive experience?
Right?
Why do
And I-
people like this game? This makes no sense.
I can't even use my arms.
Yeah,
I have to click with a button.
it's bullshit.
You have to use your hands. It's a baby's toy.
But are they cross server or no? You know?
It depends on which version you were using.
I think it was
frankly.
the Windows 10 Xbox edition or whatever it is.
Well, then
think
yeah,
so.
the latest update they have cross-platform.
So I
Yep.
could come into the Marzipal server in
Nope.
VR.
No,
Ah,
because that's not a Windows 10 server.
Because I will boot up my VR and
It's
be
a
like,
Java server.
sup.
shit. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's Minecraft Java Edition.
Interesting.
OG Minecraft.
We
Damn,
don't
no
fuck around.
patches,
That's all
no
I'm saying.
nothing.
We don't
It's like
fuck
it's a
around.
danger zone of
Yeah.
just possible crashes could happen.
Yeah.
There's no extra features. This is just OG Minecraft.
Yeah, just OG
There's-
Minecraft.
There's only the red blocks, not this crazy purple sparkly crap, whatever it is now.
Yeah, but we've got Pam's Harvest Craft. And Biomes O Plenty.
I'm sorry, did you say Pants Harvest Craft?
Pam's Harvest Craft. It's
Okay.
a real thing.
It's kind of like craft services. It's just different.
They just
Okay.
have so many foods. Yeah.
Amazing. So,
What are you doing this
Yeah, what are you doing?
too much.
What are you streaming?
Everything? Tomorrow, as many of you know, Jerry Holkins and I do Acquisitions Intoxicated, but Jerry's been sick from PAX Oz and TwitchCon, so we're postponing tomorrow's episode till next week. And our good friend Ryan Hartman, I think, is going to be joining us, and we're going to be doing a Donner beer for the C team, Dinar, if you will. But tomorrow night we'll be streaming Amateur Hour, our other D&D game with Jack Patillo and Katie Ward of Rooster Teeth, and Alyssa Grant of Penny Arcade, and our friend Rick Lacey from DreamWorks Studio. Then Wednesday? What's Wednesday? I don't think I got anything going on. I might stream some more Battle Chasers on Wednesday, but Thursday, also, as you guys know, I write the C Team Acquisitions Incorporated C Team. And it is our final episode of the first season.
Season finale.
So we are super sad to see the first season end, but super psyched for you guys to see the end of the season. So if you can, hit the Penny Arcade channel and see this awesome finale that Jerry and myself have crafted for you. And
It's a lot of hype.
it's a lot of hype. It's probably not going to live up to it. No, maybe it will. And I think that's it, except for Liquid Tabletop on Saturday. And other than that, Sean is back on the board.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. And we will see you guys next week.
Should we leave with a little?
Yeah.
Well,
and
young
we will be introducing a new character.
It's very spooky.
See you guys next week.